Hello, everybody. This is Jay, Lady J, and I am 3 days away from having a surgery on my back. I've been diagnosed with spondylolisthesis, and I have, from what I understand, degenerative disc disease, and I have something else. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, they're going to do a T-lift on my L4, L5 with a fusion, and they're going to use titanium spacer in my back with the allograft. So I have an expected 3-day hospital stay, and have been watching a lot of videos about what I should prepare. I got a lift chair to help me when I need to get up and down. I have a what do you call it, a bidet in my bathroom, just kind of higher up. Getting a shower seat because I can't take baths. I like baths. I don't like showers. So this is going to be hard for me because I can't take a bath until the doctor releases me to do so. Won't be able to drive until the doctor releases me to do so. Right now I'm working only 4 hours a day because I can't sit any longer than 4 hours at a time. And usually it is it's painful for me. I have what you call a sciatic nerve that's being pinched by my slip disc in my back, and it is causing severe pain down my right leg and left leg, mostly the right side, and it goes all the way to the bottom of my foot, my right foot, and it feels like needles. If I've overexerted myself or stood up for more than 10-15 minutes at a time, it has been has changed the quality of my life. Having to depend on people to help me do just housework, simple stuff around the house, laundry and cooking and all of the things that I love to do. I love to cook, and I can't do it. If I've worked, sat in the chair all day, and I have a special chair that I sit in, but it doesn't matter. I have a desk that lifts up, it doesn't matter. This pain has literally changed my life. The medication they gave me to sustain it, I've had a back injection. It lasted for what, a week? Maybe a week and a half. Did not help. And so we got to the point where the diagnosis was given in January. I started working 4-hour days in February, and it's just been an uphill battle mentally, and had a whole lot of things going on with studying for my national exam and all of that, trying to keep a positive outlook on things, and it's just been rough. I'm married. I have 4 daughters. They're all grown, and I have 10 grandbabies, and I can't lift anybody up, can't do anything. My grandbabies are they're old enough, except for the newest one that was born, so they can, I don't have to pick them up, the older ones. And so I didn't see a whole lot of videos about spinal fusions. I see a lot of videos from doctors explaining what I need to do. I have a cane, and I have a walker that I got because if I'm trying to do anything in the kitchen, I have to, and you can't stretch your back out because that makes it worse, the pain worse. And so every day I'm soaking in Epsom salt, every day in excruciatingly hot water. I sleep with a weighted heating pad that vibrates, and that's usually going on all night. on my back. And I also have a neck massage roller, and I just put it against my back and let it, massage my back with the heating pad on my leg. So I'm over accommodating myself to not be in pain. I don't take the pain medicine until after I'm off work, because I don't want to, mess up anybody's money or anything like that. Other than that, just checking in. My surgery is Thursday, the 23rd. I have to be at the hospital at 5:30 in the morning, which is a pretty long drive from my house. So I'll have to leave out no later than maybe 4:45 or 4:30 in the morning, just to get there and get inside. I can't walk fast. My husband's going to take off, and he's going to stay with me the first 2 days, and then he's going to go home. My daughter's going to come, the youngest girl. She's going to come and stay with me in the hospital. My husband will go home and get rest in our bed, and then he'll come back and she'll go home, and then hopefully I'll be discharged Sunday from the hospital and able to go home. There's a lot of things that they tell you that you need, and you probably do. I don't like prune juice. I don't like taking pills if I don't have to. I love prunes, so I'm just gonna eat prunes. I'm gonna buy some pitted prunes, and I'll probably take those in the hospital with me, because I don't like prune juice, and I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna want me to drink some. I hate it with a passion. So I have a high tolerance for pain, but this one kind of took me down. Like I said, it's really hard, and it's debilitating when you're in pain all the time. Just simple stuff, I can't even remember when all of this happened. I know my back started hurting really badly, I want to say in November, but towards the end of November. In December, it started getting worse, and by January, it was over. I was nervous. I went to the doctor. I talked to my doctor. They gave me an x-ray. They was like, okay, you have a slip disc in your back, and it's called spondylolisthesis. And I said, okay. And then we just began to talk about what my options were. I never had a back injection. I've never had any type of injection. I think I ended up getting an injection in February or early March. And so I was working, and I was laying down in between on my breaks. I had to go and lay down on my side just to make it through the day. It's been rough. Just not being, like I said, not being able to get around and do what I want to do. I'm a very independent person. I'm usually the one everybody depends on. So this has been scary for me, because I've had to take the back seat on a whole lot of things, I thank God for my husband. He's really been there for me. He's picked up where I've kind of fallen off, not able to do. He did get a sleep number bed for us, and so I can sit up and then get out of bed, and I can adjust the firmness or of the bed to whatever I'm needing, because sometimes with all this pain, the pain actually wraps around to the front of your lower abdomen. When those nerves are being crushed, it's not fun. I mean, it's just mind roll, and your eyes roll in your head. You don't even, you don't have words. I don't have words to describe the pain. Just walking, just going to the restroom, just going to the kitchen, just, walking in my house. It's crazy. Not being able to clean, not being able to do, normal stuff. Like I like cleaning. It's kind of therapeutic for me. Can't do any of that. Can't do the floorboards. Can't do, mopping, sweeping, vacuuming. carpet shampoo. I can't do any of it. And so I'm frustrated. I hope you can hear it in my voice. Couldn't have told me that this is where I would be in 2026. So they originally told me that I guess this started in 2020. And I'm just thinking that I don't know. I haven't fallen to my knowledge. A long time ago, I think I fell when I was skating with my grandbabies. But I grew up skating. I grew up in California, and I roller skated my behind off when I was a kid, and even in my early 20s. So I don't know if that fall was the cause of this or what, because I don't remember exactly when it happened. I do remember the fall, but I know it's been over 5 years ago. So, what else? So again, it just kind of went really quick. I want to say from November to December of 2025, it was rough. It was rough. I started noticing back pain when I had COVID back in 2021, and at the end of July. Severe back pain, could not move, my neck and the lower back, I thought I was gonna die. I'm serious. It was just, the pain was horrible. And then after that, I got used to having mild to moderate back pain. You just kind of adjust or whatever, because I don't take pills if I don't have to. I have to be careful because of my kidneys. So I can't take ibuprofen, can't take NSAIDs at all. So they gave me, I'm gonna tell you, they gave me, I started out with tizanidine. Tizanidine will knock you out in 15-20 minutes. And then they gave me tramadol, 50 milligrams of tramadol, and that usually it doesn't knock me out or make me feel groggy right away, but eventually I will fall asleep. And then they tried me on gabapentin. I was in the process of losing weight and gained like 5 pounds, taking that in 3 days. I gained 5 pounds. So I weighed myself without clothes on so I can get a real weight. And I gained weight, and I was not happy about that. So I told my doctor I'm not going to take that because he wanted me to lose some pounds and everything. So I did. I've lost 20 pounds since this all started in January. And I'm heading towards, my goal and everything. Can't walk, can't exercise. So I've been taking Zepbound. And it does suppress your appetite. It does help you not feel hungry, not eat because of stress or emotional eating. It does not, it's really effective, I think. It's worked well for me. I don't know about anybody else, but it's worked well for me. So, what else? I have, I drink that, what's the name of that? Protein shake, Fairlife protein shake. You can get a case of them at Costco or 12 of them from Sam's Club. I got a water service, and they bring water to my house, and in the 5-gallon water, so I won't be dehydrated. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm gonna pack my bag tonight and get that out of the way. I'm gonna take probably a fuzzy throw blanket because the hospitals are always too cold, and I don't like to be cold when I'm sleeping. I have sleep apnea, so I put a mask on every night before I go to sleep, and it does help as far as like with the air and the oxygen, and allowing me to fall into my deeper realms of sleep because I wasn't able to do that before. So yeah, this is all the things that I've experienced since this has happened. It's been kind of rough, you know. Working, you know, it is what it is. So, I don't know. We will go from here. I'll check back in with you guys. I'm driving, sorry. My camera holder's not doing pretty good right now. But I'll check back in. I'm gonna make a series of videos before I actually release the first one. And then I'll be happy to answer any questions. I am signing off for now. I'm going to the store to get a few more supplies that I'm gonna need for surgery. So I plan on being very prepared for this. So I've got toothbrushes and deodorant and lotions and all that stuff, and you even have to wash up with that I don't know what they call that stuff. You can't eat anything after midnight. So I've already had my pre-op appointment and been cleared for surgery. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, I think that's it. Slowly but surely, we're getting there, and just trying to stay positive and get my mind ready for the pain that I have heard other people say is probably going to be the most excruciating pain is the first week, and to make it important to get up and walk as much as possible. I think I need the support socks up to my knees. I think I need a pair of those from what I understood. But you want to do what you can to not get blood clots, and you want to do what you can not to get sick. And I think I have pretty much everything else. Heat and blanket. Been real cold lately. I don't know if it's because of my circulation. I don't know what it is, but I've been cold. So hopefully, again, this gets better, and I will see you all later. I want to thank all of my girls and for the things that they do around the house to help me. I want to thank my husband especially for all of his support and understanding and just kindness. And then I want to thank all my friends who are prayer warriors, who have prayed diligently for me this last few months of all this ordeal. Love you guys, and I will see you all soon. Bye.